Right, hey guys, how are we doing? Back on another video from Giguk, and there's quite a lot of Giguk videos that are on my list of things to check out, but the number one, noticeable one within the comments that you guys were posting was this little number called The Hentai That Made Me Cry. So, let's see, like, if you'd read that, you could take that just title in many different ways, but we're not gonna go there. That's naughty. Stop thinking those naughty things. Let's see what Giguk has to say on The Hentai That Made Me Cry.
This video
I always have this moment. This little laptop that I have. Raycon get around.
The act of watching hentai has become less of a shared secret. We're all agreed to talk about
Just using the
Whoop,
whoop,
I watch hentai,
yeah.
you watch hentai, the source. Give me the source.
Always. Where's it from?
You got those Yu-Gi-Oh cards I asked for?
It said anime, so I bought it.
Oh, bless.
I'm all for it, because why should you feel ashamed when you're browsing the latest doujinshi, appreciating the new pink pineapple masterpiece?
Yeah.
Or if you're feeling a bit nostalgic and you put on a golden oldie like Bible Black and treat yourself to a good old-fashioned legacy fam.
Legacy fam, Jesus Christ.
With hentai plots, from escorts in another world, drop the mister and get with your
Domestic
sister,
girlfriend.
or most recently, Peter Grill and the post-nut clarity. It's
What?
like the entire industry has just collectively agreed to be horny on May. But in
Let's
between all
all
the memes,
be
there's a
hot
world I've discovered
together.
that's completely changed my view on the meme.
Body pillow.
That showed me that plot can sometimes be more important than plot. And
Oh.
even some of the most
Oh.
perverted, kinky, degenerate
Actual
content
plot,
out there
not
can
plot.
bloom into something beautiful and touching that could even make you cry. At both ends. And the series that opened the door to that world for me was Nozokiana. Nozokiana is a 13-volume manga series that has been adapted into a 3-episode OVA that I discovered after watching Domestic
Okay.
Girlfriend. Jesus Christ.
Da-
Why does everything in my life seem to be back to this fucking series? That series sent me down this
'Cause
rabbit
it's
hole to
incredible.
find more shows that can give me a taste of that spice that I discovered.
Hot
Which
stuff.
of course led me to this. Because if Domestic Girlfriend was the ghost pepper that almost killed me, I was ready to start munching down on a fat Carolina Reaper.
Really?
Some
Oh, damn,
pedo-ass
it's that
high school
good.
student who moves into a new apartment in the big city with dreams of starting his perfect college life.
Yeah.
Girls, drinking, and of course, an education.
Of course.
Wow, I hear you got a PhD. Yeah, that's right, I got a PhD. Pretty huge. Only that was a fucking lie.
Love it, I've never heard that one before, that's brilliant.
Finds a crack in the wall, and after peeping through it, it's met with an eyeful of his neighbour blasting her gash with enough figures over the Pornhub service.
Oh.
Being caught in the act, she goes over to apologise, only to trip over and face plant in her chest so
Of course.
hard her nipples could have probably knocked out her wisdom teeth. But it turns out that the female in question actually set this all up, being the true masturbator that she is,
Oh
and
my
uses this fact to blackmail
God.
our main man to set up some kind of messed up system, where they each take turns spaffing one out for the other to watch on alternating days of the week.
What?
Yes, they actually made a calendar schedule they stick to like clockwork to spy on one another.
What?
This girl's coordination when it comes to peeping is somehow more organised than my fucking life. Did I mention Nozokiana literally means a peephole? What
Oh.
follows is a hot, steamy mess of
What?
voyeuristic fantasy, as Kido's entire college life has become a real-life OnlyFans account, where his next-door neighbour is the only subscriber. If this sounds like a cheap premise for a hentai plot,
Oh
well,
my.
did you miss the fucking title of this video? Well, it can be
Jesus.
argued whether Nozokiana even counts as a hentai, because like something like Interspecies Reviewers, the sex scenes don't explicitly show genitals.
Everything.
It totally
Right.
is for me. Hell, some of the stuff here feels more explicit than most of the real
The
hentai
real
out
stuff, the
there. No
nitty
expense
gritty,
spared
get it
for
in there,
smallest
kind of,
sadistic
yeah.
detail. It is hot, it is steamy. There's some real kinky shit in here that'll make you go,
Just like,
anyone coming here looking for that kind of a good time will surely be satisfied. But that's not to say that this manga is all about its explicit scenes.
Right.
What makes a series like this stand out from a typical hentai plot is that the sex scenes don't just serve a single purpose.
Right.
As perverted as it can be, the series never prioritizes degenerate content in favor of advancing the plot. In fact, they are both tied together. The plot
So-
complements the hentai scenes,
and the hentai scenes complement the
help to
plot.
build on the plot.
Right, okay,
This messed up
Jesus.
premise, this truly messed up relationship that's begun between the main character and the peephole girl Emiru contributes to the drama that occurs throughout the rest of the story.
This seems
Kido
so
has to
messed
continue
up.
to live out the college campus lives in many of the usual ways you'd expect from a teen rom-com. Kido finds other love interests, he has relationships with people, falls in love and does everything else a normal young adult would do. But no matter how much he hopes for a private or even normal love life, it's damn near impossible when there's Emiru on the other side
Peeping
of the wall,
through.
fanning the fur at her own pleasure whilst watching him. All while having to keep the secret of the fucked up relationship he shares with the person on the other side of that wall.
Yeah.
It quickly changes from a kinky hentai plot to a genuinely messed up situation. But unlike a normal hentai, it never forgets the reality of it all. It knows how messed up it is, and it uses this to build up the tension and drama surrounding the whole situation.
Yeah.
Every new chapter, no matter how kinky or perverted, advances the plot or explores a new facet of a character. And through all this adultery, drama, and spice, you begin to lose track of why you started reading it in the first place.
Right, and you're more
interested in what's going to happen
how
next.
are they going to do something next? Like, yeah,
and the reason I think it works is that behind its perverted fantasy and passion for degeneracy, at its core, it is a romance drama. And what really sells the series is our queen of perversion, Emiru. To put it quite bluntly, Kido is pretty much just a generic, boring harem protagonist. He's wishy-washy, wimpy, and has an immature
black hair and
attitude,
is angry at times.
Not committing to any ideals, just taking things as they come and commonly making really bad decisions in the face of adversity. But paired with a perverted maniac who'll do anything she can to see him firing off some knuckle children, it results in
Sounds like Future Diary a little bit.
really spicy drama.
Right,
First off,
Nikki.
the series sees Kido forcibly put in some of the most perverted situations you can think of, which, sort as they are, also kind of make you feel bad for him.
Yeah.
This is a man who's in some messed up shit.
Oh, it's like he has to do these things to let it continue so other people don't find out. Ooh.
You start hoping you can find some modicum of a normal love life, but in the back of your mind, you start wondering, what the fuck is the deal with this girl?
Yeah, like,
How can
why?
anyone be as passionate at something in life as she is about peeping on other people? It's the mystery of Emiru that makes so much of it compelling. At the start, you're led to believe that she really is just some kind of weird nymphomaniac, obsessed
right,
with
but there's
dialing her
reasoning.
rotary phone in front of this crack in the wall. But somehow, as more of her past is revealed, as absurd as it sounds, her actions begin to make sense in its own twisted logic.
Yeah.
Needless to say, I really was fully unprepared for how things would start to unravel. Look, I'm not going to sit here and tell you
Unravel.
this was the most fascinating piece of fiction I've ever read. I was interested in what was going to happen next,
That's
but
very
let's be
tickle.
honest, it still felt like I was consuming some top-tier junk food with a damn near spicy sex scene every chapter.
Yeah.
I knew I was enjoying this series, and the fact that I cared about the plot was just a nice little sprinkle on top. But then, throughout the mid to late stages of the story, something unthinkable happened to
No.
me. I got emotionally invested.
What?
The story just starts to dig its claws into you. It's a horny, dramatic mess of a fucked up romance that turns into a bittersweet tale of abuse, loss, and longing. You start off by cheering for Kido to do everything in his power to get rid of Emiru, but the
Right.
further you read on, the more you feel like he needs her, and
Huh.
she definitely needs him. She's a twisted, messed up, broken individual, and she knows it. She is well aware of all the fucked up way it manifests, but the more you find out about her, the more you just hope that she can find someone that can help her through all these issues.
Oh, right, so it's like, I don't mean to be so messed up, but I need someone to help me.
Despite how much
Right.
sex and kinky shit that was happening, the series was blue-balling my heart. And because how utterly
Blue-balling
blindsided
his
I was
heart.
that I was this
Oh,
invested
just
in
give
a
me the
story
feels.
like this, it somehow broke me
Just
down.
give me the feels.
I shed a tear. I actually cried over a fucking hentai.
Whoa.
One of the most horny, kinky, and perverted series I had read somehow hit the G-spot of my soul. And it really opened the door for me to something new. I'm equally proud and ashamed to say that Nozoki Anna awoke something in me. And
Give
no,
it
it wasn't a
awakens.
brand spanking new tag for me to look out for when browsing new hentai.
Oh.
It
What?
wasn't only that. What Nozoki
Whoa.
Anna showed me was that hentai could be more than just cheap fat material. This is an art form that can deliver stories that can hit on a real depth on an emotional, mental, spiritual, and, of course, erotic level.
Claire,
And a story
it's
like
crazy.
this is truly unique than just finding other stories that just hit these points individually. It's a combination that you rarely ever get to see, but whenever you do discover something like this, it's a beautiful experience that you can't get by just watching your typical romance anime or jacking off to your typical hentai. And this series
Yes,
damn
this
well
is
worked
such a
by
weird
design
video to
find
watch.
other stories like it.
What a strange
while
discussion
also
this
ruining
is.
how I view hentai forever, because who the fuck is browsing X videos and thinking to themselves, you know what this porno is missing? Character development.
Your brother's doing unspeakable things to me.
What the fuck? You didn't get my cereal? Is this a masterpiece of a story that will stand up with the greatest manga of all time? No.
We need
It's an
more
erotic
character
fantasy
development
about
than
some
hentai.
chick buttering her crumpet while some dude watches. But it is a rare enigma that is able to combine this perverted premise into a final product that's hotter than most hentai and more touching than most romance manga.
Damn,
And if you didn't know that
it's found
world
the
of
happy
hentai could be
medium.
more than just a service to a quick jack-off session, then Nozoki Anna is one of the best gateways you can find to get into that world. There is so much more to
I wish my
hentai
girlfriend
than
was
just
watching this
wearing
with me right
an
now.
outfit and passing over some five-digit
Really
view
funny.
codes and getting a limp dick the moment you see Queen Bee is adapting your favorite doujinshi. And that is why, no matter what your preference, no matter what your kinks or fantasies, the most superior hentai tag will and always
God.
has been
Glory hole.
plot.
Oh.
Go crazy, you fucking degenerates. Just don't forget that you'll probably need twice the amount of tissues for this one.
Yeah. that was rather interesting. I've got to say. That's strange. Like, it does seem intriguing though, but I feel weird saying, I'm not going to be like, hey, I'm going to go check that out, because then my girlfriend will be like, why are you reading / watching this? Like, oh, because Giga said the plot was good. Oh, right, okay, yeah. You're watching hentai for the plot, right, okay. Put that down. That's going to be a tough one to get by. But yeah, intriguing. Like, the girl seems to have an interesting reasoning as to why she's so messed up, and she needs him around, and yeah. There we go, so I've checked it out. Got all the Giggle videos to check out. But until then, thank you guys very much for watching. What do you guys think of that? What do you guys think of this? Click like, subscribe if you haven't already. Leave comments down below. Let me know what you should watch and discuss in future videos. And I'll see you guys. Next time.